In the wild, wolves attack only the weak, but the true predator defeats only the strongest. Today, I've prepared for you a special video that is thoroughly saturated with brutality. So meet Don Frye, the Predator, together with all the knockouts and submissions in his legendary career. And having gotten rid of the Predator, he went to storm the Japanese promotion New Japan by arranging a rematch with the same vulnerable Mark Hall. The fight began about the same as their last meeting, though this time Don hit the right hook in the head, and he found in the right stance and not in the left as before. The Predator was not going to give Mark a head start in the rack and adhered to the established tactics for beating all organs in the ground. Hall even screamed in pain. With the strangulation of the forearm put an end to his torment, it is certain that this thin guy came out not just for money. If anything, then it is able to stop the Predator, then only heavy equipment. Tank Abbott awaits Don Frye in the finale, one of the first megabytes in UFC history. The concentration of testosterone in each cell goes off the scale, and it's not a fact that even John McCarthy will be able to pull away from these pit bulls. And the battle began. Boom and jab, Tank drops Don. But Frye survives and the fighters arrange a real massacre. Only a few were able to fight with Abbott. As Don recalled, he planned to immediately transfer to the stalls, but this knockdown knocked out all of his plans for the fight. A killer right hook from Tank. Frye also has no advantage in the clinch, but Abbott stumbles, and here Don will not miss his point. Don Frye's victory by suffocation from the back. That day, Tank was in top form for his entire career. He worked with a professional boxing trainer, practiced ground with Tito Ortiz, but he always had bad things with grappling. The Predator is in the blood, and Abbott is disappointed. So Don Frye won the main title in his career. And I add that all these fights beat the holding for 1 year. Just a year to become a legend. In the year of 1997, Frye again went to Japan, where apparently, according to the hybrid rules of the choke no-name Eric Valdez, and just after this fight, the Predator decides to abandon real fights in order to go into pro wrestling. On New Year's Eve, December 31st, 2001, Frye storms the Inoki Bombaye tournament, where he is met by the dangerous K1 fighter Cyril Abidi, who defeated the legendary Peter Aerts. Frye threw himself in front like an armored train, and after a series of strokes throws the kickboxer to the ground. All that Abidi feared happened in the first seconds. Powerful round and pound. The Predator connects his knees and processes the opponent's body in his own style. Frye tried to do Kimori, but Cyril throws the veteran an excellent comeback, but nothing of what Don had not seen before. In the second round, Don runs even faster, and taking his back, he forces the enemy to surrender. Young Growth is sent back to school. Kickboxer is upset. He always worked for a gangster, and grabbing from a veteran with an injured back in pro wrestling was not his plan. And finally, what you were all waiting for, Don Frye against Yoshiro Takayama. Having thrown a couple of double blows, Frye enters the clinch. But how surprised was he to realize that the Japanese did not intend to retreat? The crazy meat grinder of two rabid gangsters that caused the audience to simply explode. This Japanese monster was not inferior in strength to the stiffness and strength of the balls, but when they were tired, everything already depended on the endurance and experience in which the UFC champion exceeded his opponent. Takayama's right hook was constantly being pulled out, to which Yoshiro responded with his knees, which caused hellish pain, as the American admitted. Takayama again decided to throw a shot, but he no longer had the strength. Frye is in mount, where he begins to arrange the beating of the Japanese, and the referee finally stops the fight.
sides, both have caught him, knocked him down, and then those big...
The next opponent was Chad Rowan, nicknamed Akibono, at the K1 Heroes Tournament in 2006. Having lost the decision of judges, Yoshiro Nakao in 2004, the Predator decides to take a break and will return in battle with the Sumo champion.
Most exciting fight of the night. You know, if we don't have the most exciting fight, at least we're going to have the best highlight reel. You know? We're going to make a highlight reel for K1 for the next 10 years.
Super Mario goes to a showdown with meaty Godzilla. The first round, Frye begins to break through his hard punches, and a sumo wrestler does the only thing he can. Don does not cope badly with him in a clinch, punching his non-amplitude hits. But the big man does not intend to retreat and crushes the veteran with his weight in peril, even punching his blows. The right hook from Don nevertheless got a sumo wrestler. Don Frye knocks out a sumo wrestler's leg, from which he falls on the canvas and beat him a little on the ground. Holds him in a guillotine choke. Not the easiest fight, since Don is not of his first youth. He is exhausted.
Well, that's tough. You watch?
At the same time, 2006 K1 Heroes 6 fight with pro wrestler Yoshihisa Yamamoto, who even defeated Mark Kerr himself. But how he won, Kerr himself knocked out an unsuccessful takedown. Conflicts began already with a stare down. The Predator descends from the chain and punches blows in the clinch. The nimble Japanese responds with low kicks, footwork, and periodical beats quick combinations. However, the Japanese Don Frye loses significantly in speed, but not bad protection with the whole body allows him to cope with this. A good right hook from a Japanese. But is that a hit? This is a blow. The Predator drops Yamamoto and catches him for a strangulation from the back. An excellent work from a veteran. Yoshihisa Yamamoto ended his career in 2012 and won the last time in 2004. But he was not going to give up and gave a good fight to the UFC champion. This time, Don is already in conflict with Korean Kim Min-soo. Something does not go well with him from the Asians apparently. In the same year and in the same promotion, the Predator is eager to consolidate his success. Frye decides to diversify his game by including powerful low kicks in his arsenal, beating off a Korean fighter's leg. But Kim Min-soo is not so simple and confidently throws Frye. It is worth saying that Frye, 40 years old, could hardly fight then. But he had a hard hit with the right. Kim Min-soo falls like a sack. The mysterious lady is delighted, and Frye is pleased that he did his best. By the way, it was in a fight with Kim Min-soo that he made his debut in MMA, Brock Lesnar. In 2008, Don Frye met a certain Brian Prideaux, who was a completely strong guy, but no stronger than Don's jab, and clearly not stronger than his powerful right. Boom, short, fast right hook. It seems he only gets better over the years. Frye goes to finish, holds him in a choking grip, but soon the stupid referee decided that Prideaux had lost consciousness from the first blow and recorded the victory of Don Frye by knockout. Grandfather power from the Predator. The last time Don Frye was a Predator is in a fight against Rich Moss, middleweight in 2009. Old Don tries to fight with his right hand and stops Rich's takedowns. Moss throws the opponent, but Frye seems to be taking his back and strangling him from the back. The audience blocks the view, but no matter what, the referee recorded that it was precisely strangulation from the back, and then let your inspiration take you. After this fight, Don Frye will try twice more to dish it out in 2009 and 2011, and both times will lose by knockout. Now he has recovered from pneumonia, due to which he even fell into a coma. Sometimes he appears at UFC events and is doing quite well. So the path for Don Frye, the Predator in MMA, was cruel and brutal so far. I hope you enjoyed this video, so please don't forget to press the thumbs up and leave your comments. It will help me to understand what you're interested in, so that I'll know I should continue doing similar videos for you. Until next time.